Let them niggas have all the pain. Big chief walking on the land. Now we the owners of the land. Now we can have all the money in the bag. No more living in fear. Looking at yourself. Niggas saw the devil in the mirror. Told them get it how you live, nigga. House nigga feel, 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 nigga. House nigga feel. How I feel to be around, nigga. How I feel. How I feel to be a real nigga. Are you true? So we hustle. We grind for this nigga. We die for this nigga. Are you a real nigga? More than words, nigga.
What's that? Oh, okay. Let's see.
I was feeding for your love. I was waiting on your touch. You was always close, love. You was the one that I trust. In a city full of hate, your love's a great escape. I need my inner peace. I just need time to breathe. You're where I wanna be. I saw the goddess in my dreams. You are my centerpiece. I heard those beautiful words sound like a symphony. I just need company. You know it ain't nothing free, but it's this love to be. I need a lock with a key. And all my secrets do you swear? And will you hide your key? Now will you ride for me? I just need loyalty. Your love is all I need. And when I'm cruising down these high black city streets, she said just hold me close. I told her I'd never fold. I used to love the streets, but I learned that fucking world is cold. You're what I need the most, the sweetest love I ever known. Them words carry like a baritone. You're not alone.
Baby, tell me you'll ride with me. Tell me you'll do for me. Baby, you know I can do. Baby, you know I can do. Like your favorite symphony, I'll keep you company. Baby, I can promise you that for sure. I always felt I'll never lose again. But when I saw you, baby, my mind changed. Baby, you're my ride or die. Together we will try to make it right. These days I've been thinking, where have you been, baby? I've been wishing that I met you sooner, cause I love this feeling. And I know this is just the beginning. You don't know what you do to me. In your arms is the best place I can be. Tell me what you know, baby, tell me all your secrets. I won't say a word, babe, I promise I will keep it. Anything you say, boy, you know that I believe it. You are my religion, the only medication to all the pain I've been through. You can take it away, I trust you. Everything I got is for you, baby. All for you, baby. Cause I love you, baby. Tell me you're ready. Tell me you're ready. Baby, you know I can do. Baby, you know I can do. Like your favorite symphony, I'll keep you company. Baby, I can promise you that for sure. I always felt I'll never lose again. But when I saw you, baby, my mind changed. Baby, you're my ride or die. Together we will try to make it right. You're my ride.
7 grams in his old lady right there. That's 7 grams, y'all. I was holding off. I was trying to save it for a podcast, but you know, I had to give our brothers some some playtime. You know what I mean? I got something for my nephew too. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? G.I. Flow, Lil Lonnie. Yeah, well, he been rapping for about 20, damn near 15, 18 years. G.I. Flow. Yeah, y'all, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. He out there big time. I just don't like mentioning things like that. So I'm gonna jack some of his stuff so y'all can really hear when a motherfucker really about that life. From Denver, Colorado. Family all Denver, Jersey, New York. You know what I'm saying? You know, like,
You're my ride or die.
whoo. Oh, that's my Charleston White shit. House nigga, field nigga. House nigga, field nigga. They want to talk about your ad, regardless of what you say. I'm gonna say fake Jews. The word nigga is better than negro. I'll fuck their heads up. They wouldn't even be able to hold a light to me, even in their fictional court.
But they still fighting from the rage. Boy to a man, can't even tell a nigga age. Tattoo scars that remain. Just another pawn in the game. Only quick change. Searching for the source of the pain. Shit is not a game. Playing Steph Curry in the game. Shooting long range. Man, a lot of traffic in the lane. It was all eyes in the game. We was all officials in the game. 3 seconds called in the lane. Had to blow the whistle on the man. So many fouls in the game. See, we hustle on the corner. Call that prostitution. So who's the revolutionary? Like Huey Newton. So who defines the hustle? From the user, from the useless. We know the game, we know the hustle, we know the pain, we lost bundles. Look, I was on the block, just watch. Money made, nigga, no problem. Trying to unlock it like a locksmith. I'm just planning my escape like they planning to remain. Had to break free from the chains. Had to pull a pistol on the man. They can have the money. Let them niggas have all the pain. They keep walking on the land. Now we the owners on the land. Now you can have all the money in the bag. No more living in fear. Looking at yourself. Niggas saw the devil in the mirror. Told them, get it how you live, nigga. House nigga feel, 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 nigga. House nigga feel. How I feel to be around, nigga. How I feel. How I feel to be a real nigga. Are you true? So we hustle. We cry for this nigga. We die for this nigga. Are you a real nigga? More than words, nigga.
Cause we on the 7th cycle.
Look, earlier I received an upload, was told to reach out, touch those, crush foes, speak out, bust flows, duck woes, balance the ups and lows, open windows, shut doors. Pay attention to what grows and what doesn't, what was and what wasn't, various, what I've been ever since I was born at the commencement. I adore squash, beans, and corn, lots of strings and horns, over the beat, swing of a one, outdrum the outcome, the child of athlete is back in action, fact not fashion. Most y'all internet has-beens, more like commercials, with whack acting, from commercial to action, I'm laughing back up to laughing. I spit man, God, civilization, John G. Jackson, like a Gatlin, the last dragon, cosmic memory of an Atlantean, E3 technology is who I am in skin, walking the landmass is Atlas. Some say I'm batshit crazy, but that's the masses for you. Can you blame the people? Most been trained to be.
Oh, roger that, good buddy. You know what I'm saying? 10 bars from Google freezing out. Now, yeah.
Where the facts and The mass out the blame for the dying street. You the
You looking at me like
they
crazy,
believe
boy.
Eat the cheap food they feed you or read through these fools. Restore or rebel. Can't play God unless acquainted with the devil. Polarity you choose, acquainted with its level. Frequency, distance is an illusion. So please unveil the confusion. Look beyond the shadow of the late hollow years. See the far and distant lands where tomorrow appears. Put it in perspective. Decision of each being the latest, most accurate vision of peace, where each one teach one to reach one, freeze one from under the trees and the stump of the impeached one. Remember, all skin folk are not kinfolk. While I hold a sword in my left hand, I write a pen to pen quotes. Word to see Lord L. I'ma be more hell to these foreigners till they leave our air, land, and seashore and selling asses right back across that aqua. Screw y'all's dishonorable dogma. Something proper with no lube. The past 25 years I've been the son of solitude. The oil that fused my chakras is cruel. Love my people towards the evils. I'm heartless and rude. Firstborn of Inkle, the dawn of the twinkle. Twinkle little sun, I got bright and I could think too. I blink through a wrinkle in time, Rip Van Winkle and rhyme. And my shit stink too can link you to source. Yes, you rather have AI sink you. I not only know the ledge, I'm on the brink too. They want to extinct you. Your essence is viable. Crimes against humanity, your oppressors liable. They try to write on my recital, yet my presence vital as the session's title. Welcome to the savage cycle. The heart of man is as the sun. The reception order for the divine ray of spiritual intuition descended unto man. The brain of man is as the moon, the source of human intellect. The body of man is the earthly vehicle. Let the sun impregnate the moon, or let the spiritual fire prompt the human intellect. And let the
Come on in, goddammit. They can't hide y'all.
And you will develop the son of the sun.
They can't hide you because I know the language. And I'll fuck them up.
True wisdom.
Especially the ignorant asses who don't know the language, who want the spell.
I teach.
That's why I say don't try and learn that fictional Enochian language which they attempt to make into Hebrew or the fake Yiddish. Don't. There are those who know it. And if they know better, they don't ask. That's how you control the other things too. But you gotta be able to.
So the only people that
breed. I can't say it on here.
The only people who can have any harm coming to them are those who.
The Enochian language, yeah.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get housed up. I'ma let you out, execution style too late, but apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame, by God, it's overdue. Your time is in the end. Not job silent without sin. He put me on the planet with justice to win. The presence about to get rolled down. With some presence attached to the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger popping like Farrakhan. Backed by the honorable, who sits at the pinnacle. Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the pitiful simple. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who have it to withstand. Or kneels too late when the caps get peeled. Don't believe in GC type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it gas the dome when it's on the zone. All red in my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. I'm above, I've been given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. I'm away to the dawn daylight. We gon' lay them out, so gon' pass the kite. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. This world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business, you want to be successful, you want to be like Trump, gimme, push, step, crush. That's how it all is, and it's like, nobody ever stopped.
I don't care if you're at work, you better hold on and listen to this live. You better tell the boss, hey, listen here, cuz. Washington, D.C. is a country in its own. So any law you talking about stipulation, you better be mindful. And I don't care about them custom characters with them badges either. Because them motherfuckers is moving sordidly, and that quality immunity don't mean shit in the real world. It's all fictional. And if I play as a fictional character, I won't stand up myself and I'll allow them to run over me as a new man with new ink to create a new character that doesn't exist and is outside of me. Boy, y'all better learn the truth. Because y'all want to stay where you're at, right? Giving you another way. Got the brothers who are willing, but you motherfuckers ain't willing. So I'm gonna do what I can for your ass, and that ain't gonna stop you from pain, motherfuckers. You're gonna deal with the pain that you got coming because of your ignorance. Shit. So I wanted to read just a little bit to you. But first I want to ask, any of y'all go out this morning? Or this AM? We're in morning. It should be a straight state of morning. I don't want to say give it the energy, but it is. And did any of y'all ground and stand there and close your eyes and find your home, which is a heart chakra, but it's good for your spleen, your prostate. It's good for your clarity, mental clarity, breaking up some of that coagulation, which they call calcification. Because remember, it's fluids in the brain. When the minerals are not right, what happens to that pineal gland? It hardens. It doesn't fluctuate properly. And when you get that, then you get your ROMs, crumbs, and all that. But you stay fluid, and you make sure it's long. That's why you got to deep breathe and oxygenate. And then when you find that quiet space, and the cars aren't your focus, the car is braking and stopping. The aircraft, if you hear them taking off or flying over it, the train riding down the railroad doesn't distract you when you can hear all the different birds, the dogs, the cats meowing like they going nuts, the creepy things crawling on the ground. You can hear them. And you don't just feel the wind brush up against your face or your ear, but you hear it. And when the sun and the sky is clear enough and the sun is piercing on you, just to take a gander and gaze at it, eye to eye. How many of y'all actually allow yourselves to be steeped in that moment? Because see, there's a spell over you. It's cast heavily and deeply over you. Okay? So you know how I walk you slowly? And if you really go back and watch the videos again, you'll see, if you pay attention, when we get to this point. Okay? So let me read this to you. Okay? Now this is going to be out of 19 pale skins who admitted there were indigenous melanated people in America, which we know. We're not here to prove it, but I just want to give you some of the names. And some of the names he utilizes, people I've discussed many times before. And you have George Langsdorff, Giovanni Verrazzano, Bartholomew Grosnault, and Verrazzano, the bridge. We'll get into that another time. James Rozier, Antonio Pigafetta, John Smith. We're going to read two of those. Vasco Nunes de Balboa, William Bartram, William Simons, Theodore Taylor Johnson, Vincent Yanez Pinzon, Carlos Cuervo Marquez, Constantine Samuel Rafenke, Dr. Nicholas Leon, Leo Weiner, we're going to use that motherfucker, Herbert Joseph Spindon, Albert Churchward, Harold Sterling Godwin, Alexander von Wattenau, and bonus. I hit this little pale skin fake indigenous song over there on TikTok. I said, I want you to do me a favor. You're Christian, I see. So he could see that I went to his page. I'm Christian. So tell me, are the African and the Negro the same? First thing out of his mouth, yeah. I says, you know what, you just another dumb racist. You don't know nothing about it. It's not just fake ass Cherokee land grabs. It's all land grabs that were allowed it where they could stake claim. And if there were people that inhabitants, there was a thing like giving us fatwa of Islam, but a thing written by the fake crown of England by way of the Vatican, where you can subjugate, subdue, or enslave the persons of that household and take over their land. Do you know what that was called? And so you know, and then there's also a thing called accepted Indian by proximity. I can't wait to hear people start pulling up this stuff. So you have a lot of pale skins running around, and I always said to them, says, do you have Negro or Black on any of your family's documents? No. I said, I have no more to say to you. So that's enough information to rattle somebody's head to get to researching things. You're a Christian and you think that Africans and Negroes are the same. Africans are not Negro. Africans are not, now those of our people went over there became African Negroes. And then you say, but what about Negro de Guinea and Negro de Terra? Negro de Guinea means islands, the Caribs. Negro de Terra of the mainland. See, I used to walk people and say that with them, saying, yeah, Negro de Guinea, Africa's going, what are y'all talking about? Negros de Guinea, islands, the Caribbeans, and all, and there's plenty of islands that aren't even in the map that they hide because they're perverts. Negro de Terra of the land here, not over there or anywhere else. That's by the new narrative. So what you gonna say, Wabo? I was a CIB card carrying member, bro. I got rid of it. When I got my card, it was a long time ago. Then I started looking at the people, and I was like, who is these people? Who is you? You are not Chickasaw. No, man. Hell no. And then they tried to, oh, no, y'all not Chickasaw. No. And now you got all these people want to make jokes, laughing, because the pain is hard to accept. So I know some of you are sitting there going, well, damn, he respect Islam. Yes, I do, more than Christianity, even though they were created at the same time. Before all the murders and everything else by these fake Jews, because you got a problem with some of the ads coming through, I'd rather people watch it. I don't mind saying it because I'll debate anybody, and especially some fake ass feds and security teams using this as a weapon. I don't give a damn. Fake ass Jews is what the hell they is. That's the relationship between the frauds, the fakes, Jews, and the Negro. The Negro is not a Negro because that means necromancer. That was a perversion, but they didn't want to step too hard on it because they learned something when they started studying the language of ancient spells that we cast to keep things in place when we protected the borders from the different realm that we once had to contest with. These motherfuckers, that's why I tell you, it's not everybody is what you think they is. I say that because I say that based on knowledge and knowing. I can't say certain things, y'all. I just can't. It's not because of fear, please. There's just certain things I just can't say here. There's just no way. Okay? All right. Let me get into this reading because before I get off too deep into the deep end, okay? But not deep end for me, deep end for you because you don't know. That's what it is. Let's go to Leo Weiner, okay? Let's go to page 46. I have my finger on 3 other pages, okay? So please don't come over here, even though I stated there are pale skins born of us who were indigenous. They did a lot of killing of them. The moment y'all came out and you saw in your family, they lynched and murdered y'all. That's why your numbers are less than those that killed our people, but y'all fought beside us. And their bloodlines are with you. Because it's your bloodline. And then the ones that escape away and change their narrative to become white, well, they might be riding the rebel flag and can, but they hate their own. You'd be surprised to learn the truth. I mean, how many of y'all know about the Digger Indians that became the Nigger Indians? Y'all ever heard of that? Well, they kind of married into my family, Chickasaw. Any of y'all know about the Digger Indians? I just want, before I read, any of y'all know about the Digger, D-I-G-G-E-R Indians? Ergo, why you have Nigger Indian. The relationship is not the same as the Mongol or Mongrel. I don't want to hear nothing about no sand niggers and all that other stuff. That's the Ethiopians. Before I become Akbulan or Akbulan or whatever, it was Ethiopia. These were kingdoms, not what you think you see today. Okay? How many of y'all know about the Digger Indians? That later will become the Nigger Indians. All right, let me get to page 46 so we can read this, okay? I just thought I'd get some tea because I get tired of listening to all these peckerwoods and all these little my Spanish brothers, I love them. But there are those who know me and they know the truth and they're like, yeah, man, I know I said, I took the DNA talking about, I'm 20% African American. No, you're 20% autochthonous, indigenous. That's your bloodline that was raped out. That's their lives of their system. He says, man, I always knew it. And he says the rest of it was like European the original Europeans were Algonquin, Potomac. It's about several different tribes. But it goes before that because that's the names we can allude to now. And people have a hard time dealing with Atlantis and stuff like that. But when Atlantis fell, we broke off and we mitigated the four corners. He was like, well, how do you get this information? I says, look, dude, have you been anywhere other than Mexico and California and New York and Texas? The history's there. People know a lot more, but they got to keep you dumb. As long as you're dumb, the more willing and capable and able you are, they are to convert you, pervert you, and have you fighting things based on what they do with the Magic TV. Remember that commercial? The Magic School Bus and the Magic TV box and all. Anyway, that's what it is. And the more you get these little babies coming in the world who have no hate for nothing, and then you graft them into your brokenness. A bunch of people run around thinking they're us. And so the European blood is not what you think it is. But now when you start looking outside of that and it says, well, you have Ashkenaz. So you're either Sephardic or crypto. However the narrative works on that. I know, but I'm not going to get into that. I said, but you're still relevant. You're still family. Man, that brother, he hugged me. See, that's what it's about. And that's the only way you destroy the line. But if you push too much goddamn hate, you're going to get it. But the thing is, when they come with too much hate, you got to push back. And you don't need to hate. You got to push back and let them know where you stand. All right? They can come with all that shit. And you say what needs to be said. And then you say, okay, well, fuck all this talking. And I ain't got to get coked up and drugged up and drunked up and weeded up. I don't have to have 808s bopping in the back of my head. I don't have to have this obnoxious fluidation of certain frequencies fucking me up to make me, you just go ahead and make my day. That's when you really in tune. So let's go ahead and get into Leo Weiner. You know what that is, Weiner. Leo Weiner was a Polish scholar, Jew, who is most notable, because they went everywhere, who is most notably known for his work in the United States. Well, that's foreign, but in America. He was born and raised in Białystok, Poland, before leaving for the United States at 18 years old. After being in the United States for several years, Weiner became known for his skills as a polyglot, where he began to perform lectures at colleges and universities. Most notable of the universities was Harvard, where the most perverse individuals come from, where he lectured, and Yale, but Harvard, where he lectured on Slavic cultures, slaves, and became the first American professor of Slavic literature. Along with his contributions to linguistics, Weiner wrote several major works. Most notable to us was his 3-volume work entitled Africa and the Discovery of America. In this 3-volume series, Weiner presented evidence that proved Black people had already lived and visited the Americas before Columbus. Weiner laid out some of the following pieces of evidence, plus more in his 3-volume work, the original damn people of this land, obviously, in his journal of the Third Voyage Columbus, which I have that, tells us that before starting for Hispaniola, he was told by King Juan of Portugal that ships had come from the coast of Guinea with merchandise to the islands of the west. And so he decided first to go to Guinea to verify on his way the opinion of King Don Juan, and he wanted to find out what the Indians of Hispaniola had told him, that there had come to it from the south and southeast Negro people who brought those spear points made of a metal which they call guanin. of which he had sent to the king and queen for essaying, and which was found to have in 32 parts, 18 of gold, 6 of silver, and 8 of copper. There is no escaping the fact that Columbus knew that the Guani came from Guinea and that there had been merchants or voyagers in Hispaniola before him. This confirms the derivation of Canona, Guani, from the Mande word for gold. You got to remember, Africa didn't exist and we already were everywhere. So all that is speculative to push black, and the relationship between Africa and America, to which we helped the Ethiopian period, Aquilon, during the starving seasons, on ships and canoes that were so immense and large, but we knew the seasons for travel. Most people don't know that now, okay? So if you want a source, you can go to Wayne Leo, Africa and the Discovery of America, to which is not true at all. But it is true, okay? So let's go over here. Antonio Pigafetta. Antonio Pigafetta was an Italian scholar and explorer who is most famously known for his travels around the world with Ferdinand Magellan from 1519 to 1522, which would be actually 519 to 522. But let's use their fictional years that the fake-ass Vatican, the Satanists, I can't say the Luciferians, I hate even saying that. When they sing, I don't hear a fucking thing they say. But listen, this voyage was the first known European circumnavigation of the globe, in which Pigafetta was one of the 18 surviving members of the journey. During this time, Pigafetta wrote a book about the journey, which he described in great detail. The detail was made evident when Pigafetta and company arrived in Brazil and documented the native people they saw in 519, which is a very significant year because it is not until the 1530s that the first enslaved African arrived in Brazil. Lies. Therefore, but this is great information, but the slave narrative is a complete fucking fallacy. Therefore, there are not runaway or maroon communities that Pigafetta is talking about. These are natives, and Pigafetta says the following about them. You need to know that maroons come from the Caribs, not from Africa. Okay? Oh, and they're still there in great numbers. They're the ones that defeated the French. They ain't come from no goddamn Africa. It is larger than, listen to this. The said land of Verzen abounds in all good things, and it is larger than France, Spain, and Italy together. It is one of the countries that the king of Portugal has conquered, not physically. Well, they went there and fucked a lot of stuff up, but they conquered them by way of mixing, because it was a great capital, a great city. That history is obscured, right? All right, I got pictures, old pictures. Its people are not Christians and worship nothing but live according to the custom of nature, order, more like beasts than otherwise. And some of these people live 100 years. Now, when they say beast, you know what it means? They live off the land, naturally. Beast is another way to say that they were civilized, which we know is a lie. Anyway, they live according to the customs of nature, more like beasts than otherwise. And some of these people live 100 years or 6 scores or 7 score years or more. And they go naked, both men and women. These people are not of this land, people. They come from somewhere else. They were brought here and dropped the fuck off. You need to be mindful of that. Their habitation is in fairly long houses and wigwams, the same as we did between the Mississippi's, well, the Mississippi River, the basin, the Carolinas, the fake-ass Carolinas of Florida, all the way up and down. Ain't no Mongol or Mongolian or pale skin living, because they were ceremonial. You know, when we had to get out of the cities because the cities fell. Anyway, let's go ahead. Anyway, they live 100 years or 6 scores or 7 score years. Y'all know what that means, over 70. Or more, and they go naked, both men and women. Their habitation wasn't worried about whose dick was big and who got the breast job and BBLs and all that crap. We weren't perverted. As you know, if you read the bottom of why Hitler was tired of what was going on in Germany, it was the porn, the homosexuality, and the fact that people was over-sexualized and it was affecting the children. He wanted them the fuck out of there. Facts. Anyway, both men and women. Their habitation is in fairly long houses, which they call boy. I forget how to pronounce it. Boy, something like that. Boy. And they sleep in nets of cotton above the earth, which they call in their language amachi. The nets are fastened to great beams from one end of their house to the other, and to warm the, just like the Fijians and so on, the Hawaiians, you know all the different names. And to warm them, they make a fire on the ground immediately below their bed. And know that in each of these houses called Boy, there lives a family of 100 persons who make much noise. They were gigantic. And in this place, there are boats made from a tree, all in one piece, which they call kano, which equated later became water, the kano. They are not made with tools of irons, but with stones like pebbles, with which they plane and hollow the said boats. These boats hold 30 or 40 men, and their paddles are made like iron shovels. And those who wield the paddles are black men, all naked and shaved, and they look like enemies from hell. Yeah, we didn't have hairy chests and shit. So whenever I see native men running around with big ass hairy chests, I'm like, nigga, you is not of this land. I ain't got no hairy ass chest. It's no. There's sex blood things, and there's some things that go on, but that is more or less of our brothers in Africa as far as the Guinea there, the mixing, which is not a problem. But you don't see that on us. We don't look like Slavics and Poles and all that other shit. The new age ones, they got these things look like a bear sat on top of their chest or something. Anyway, right? Which they call canoe. Anyway. And their paddles are made like iron shovels, and those who wield the paddles are black men, all naked and shaved. And they look like all the rainbow people going, tell me more. Anyway, look like enemies from hell. The men and women of this place of good physical build. No flat asses and all that shit. Let me get the other one to you. James Rosier was another English explorer who in the early 600s, made many notable expeditions to the Americas. And James Rosier sailed with and wrote for many European explorers such as Bartholomew Gosnold, George Weymouth, and Thomas Arundel. It is during the George Weymouth expedition to Maine in 1605, however, that Rosier makes a remarkably interesting observation about the natives they encountered on the expedition. Rosier says the following about the natives of the St. George River in Maine, where it seems to be the biggest gay fucking polar bear exploration of perversions, eating all the cockroaches of the sea. Here we saw 4 of their women who stood behind them as desirous to see her, but not willing to be seen, for or before. Whosoever we came on share, they retired into the woods, where they were in regard of their own natural modesty, being covered only as the men with the foresaid bearers' skins, or by the commanding jealousy of their husbands, which we rather suspected, because it is an inclination much noted to be in savages. Wherefore we would be by no means seem to take any special notice of them. They were very well figured and favored in proportion and continence. That means they had some asses on them. Though colored black, low of stature and fat, bareheaded as the men, wearing their hair long, they had 2 little that means without wigs or covers, for those who didn't know what bareheaded means. It didn't say bald, okay? That's a word they used then. They had 2 little male children of a year and a half old, as we judge, very fat and of good countenance, which they loved tenderly, all naked except their legs, which were covered with thin leather buskins, sewed fastened with straps to a girdle about their waist, which they gird very straight, and is decked round about with little round pieces of red copper. So when we look at these Mongols talking about jingle dances, they're only emulating what they learned because of the Indian trading schools from us. So these I gave chains and bracelets, glasses, and other trifles, which the salvages seemed to accept in great kindness. That's at the Davestown Museum in Rosier's Relations of George Weymouth's voyage. And yet you go up there now, there's a bunch of pale skins running around playing us, just like in Jersey, because of them fake ass Jews up there in the Negro Rock Reservation, all other reservations playing us. And then their little mongrel hybrid brothers and sisters. This is not hate, because there are a lot of mongrels who have a bloodline and they accept and respect that. And that's what makes them part of the autochthonous bloodline. And if you feel some kind of goddamn way, set up a podcast, have me come on, and I'll debate you. I have thousands upon thousands of documents and shit from the Library of Congress when it wasn't so complicated. And more than that, my travels around the world and the oral history passed down to me from my grandmother, great-grandmother, great-great-grandparents, my grandparents, and my great-great-uncle. There's a difference in belief and knowing. It's all love, though. You don't have to capitulate. Appreciate y'all coming in. I see motherfuckers too lazy to make a donation. What, you still buying your weed and your drinks? So I said I'll check Friday, but I said let me go in there so I can say thank you for your donations today, just to be obligatory and appreciative. Well, at least I hope you're buying water and shit. This is ginger. I love it. It's good for your heart too, y'all. And I wouldn't suggest taking all that K2 and vitamin D, which was always known. Get you some carrots, they say is acidic. Bullshit. Get you some carrots. Okay? Get you some orange plums and some orange bell peppers. It's your K2. Okay? While the sun's out, and get out in it. Mm-hmm. Let me shout you guys out. And then got to head out real quick. And then I'm coming back and make me some flapjacks, some cinnamon, pecan flapjacks. Ooh, with some homemade honey from the place where the people do the hair. They do the own. I won't buy honey from the store ever again. Fuck them. They got their own little honey thing. Ooh. I didn't feel no itchy or nothing. I was like, I said, how come it take forever to get in touch with y'all to get some goddamn honey? It took me like 2 months. You know, I know how it is when y'all make money. You got to go spend it, come back, and when you realize you got to make some more, stop that dumb shit. I had to tell them. Let me shout y'all out. Delusions, what's going on, Cidanelli? Oh, Slot, what's going on? Grand Ascension, beloved. Yes. Tariq Peters, what's happening? Herbo, what's going on? What's going on, beloveds? What's happening? What's happening? Excuse me. Gas, man, eating oranges. Oh, Salon, yeah, I got you, Herbo, got you, Tariq. Lucius Snoo, what's up, love? What's up, baby girl? Lonnie Wright, you know, my cousin, his son, Jeff. Let me see if I can pull it up so you can see. Not Lonnie. That's you remember Lonnie? You remember little Lon, big head Lon? You remember him? I know you remember him. Not him. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Well, I just saw a beautiful picture you'll find there. I don't know if it. I think that account's gone. Oh no! Let me turn this down. Let me go over here and just pull up an old and this might help. If he still have it up, because he might have took stuff down. Like I said, man, nigga smoke some weed too. Oh, wait. Here you go. All right, here you go. I don't think he has his regular account up no more. So, PME presents G.I. Flow and King All Right. That's 9 years ago. I'll play a little bit, but you can check it out yourself. I don't see his channel up no more. You got Jesse Burt, Speezy Fans got his stuff up. That's 6 years ago. PME presents King and G.I. Flow featuring Rocky Diamonds Presidential. All right, let me pull this one up. I don't know what he had. I can't play all this.
Got them all call like 10 but they roll up with my percentage. Diamond.
Can't play it all.
A minute's like old dog.
Shut the fuck up. Let me see. Where's line?
I feel like a king. Feeling real. Making my entrance release. Put it down every time I'm dropping the flow. These rap niggas like fool with it.
That's my nephew. That's him.
In the flow, I'm trying to conquer the coast. I'm over top of the stove. I've been had it popping the shows and moving lots of control.
Can't play it all because they get a copyright strike and shit like that. That's my nephew. That's one of his friends out of Denver. I think he's at Texas now. I'm not sure. He's got a whole bunch. He's got a whole bunch up, but I think his YouTube channel. I don't see it up there because I was subscribed to it. He might have changed the name. But Jesse, Bert, if y'all want to check out some of the old stuff. But yeah, so. Oh, okay. Glory, Jah Flow. Okay. Well, is this it? Let me see. Because it's been a long time, y'all. Here's the channel. I think it's just music now, because I think let me make sure. I don't think that's not no, this is somebody else. He might have sold it though, because he has a different name now, a whole different everything. Okay, because there's a lot of biters who bit off of him, but he changed up his thing. So Jesse Burt is one of the ones you can go to if you want to check it out. GI Flow topic as far as Mondago. Let me see what that says. Like I said, there's a whole lot of people, man. It's all. Is this somebody? Yeah, somebody. I think he changed it, and when he got rid of the name, because you have CPC Films. Like I said, you have a number because he used to have his own YouTube channel. It was GI Flow going back about 10, 11 years ago. So that's gone. So I gotta find out. I gotta hit him up on in Messenger and find out what is his, if he has a new one. All right, and let y'all know I can't play the whole thing because if you play the whole thing, you got playing, I can't do that. But yeah. So I'm definitely gonna get use his stuff to go ahead. Yeah, yes, no. Lonnie he been rapping for over damn near 20 years. Like he got tons of singles out. He's like been doing it. You know what I'm saying? About to hit back in the studio. Okay. Bruce Leroy, he funny. 7 grams. What's up, beloved? What's happening? Number love, brother. Number Iron Baby Girl Slaughter. What's up, beloved? It's number love you all. Know that. James Bond. What's going on? The real James Bond. Them lion ass pale skin. What's going on? Delusions. I got you, beloved. You already know, man. Trick Peters, you know I got you always, man. It's been recorded that there are the American Indians that came from Atlantis before. Yeah, exactly. But some people have a hard time dealing with that because they think they know everything and they don't know how to listen. That's why I don't say nothing when people start acting like they know everything or they're debunkers and the few. I'm like, who is you to debunk anything? You haven't even learned to live yet. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Williams, appreciate you, beloved. Greetings to the tribe. I know that's right. Yes. When I hear people talk ignorant like that, I don't even mess with them. I'm like, oh, you either barred out, sold out, or just one of them dumb niggas. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't have no feelings. You know how it is when you don't have no feelings and emotions that you really don't. It's like empty space, like you occupying good breathing air while it's still halfway decent. Like dismiss yourself and allow somebody else to occupy that breath, Okanoshi, from the Blackfoot Indians, the Siksikas, exactly. Toltecs. Well, either way, it's the same. Trust me. Max V, what's going on? Anyway, let me go around this door. Chilling out. Oh, some of y'all may ask, what was this? When you're in the field, right, and you're running around and you're doing some battles, and you want to make sure it's durable and it's well stitched, okay? This is my Black Hawk. This right here keep your britches up with your web belt, so your britches don't come from around your pants. They won't, and especially if your belt starts to tear or something because of wear and tear. You've been out there 5 or 6 months. You always keep 2 of these. They pack up really tight too. They pack up really tight. You hear me? And I'll show you how these go. And this is not a weapon, so I can show you this. I'm not selling something. All right? You take it and you put it in your pants leg, or you can keep it in your bag, your rug bag, and you keep 2 of them. These right here go around the belt and they snap. Man, these are very durable and strong. So I keep 2 of these. And yes, sometimes when y'all see me walking around, because you see I wear this. This keeps them up. Because when you're losing a little weight, your pants that's once said 38, now fit like a 36 and want to slide off your butt cheeks a little bit. That keeps them up. I'm far from high school with that 28, 26 and 28 waistline. That's long gone, man. That ain't never coming back. Don't want it back. Unless you were starting to do the Biden shuffle with the rainbow or something, but no, sir. But yeah. So if you don't have none, and you know you're going to be carrying some weight, you can even set it up where you're going to, you can set it up where you can carry certain things like that. But like I said, I'm not here. I can't show no weapons and nothing like that, and no tools or anything. But this is, it's phenomenal. Okay. You got a thing where you can tighten it down. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't go nowhere. Very strong. So I'll be putting this back on. That's why I took it off when I was, you know. Put it simply, Atlantis is most of the Atlantic Ocean, and we got to send this. Well, actually, a lot of it fell in, but a lot of it was still here. It broke up. There was a calamity. There was some destruction, man. There's some bad destruction, okay? You really can't explain what happened. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in the ocean, yet there's a lot of things that aren't what it seemed to be. Y'all have the ability to spell cast, if you want to call it that. You just don't remember the language. You can change things. You can do all kind of stuff. Trust me. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Appreciate y'all. We kept it under an hour, surprisingly. Ain't that something? Okay, baby. I appreciate y'all. Thanks, Marcus, for the donation. We'll get there. We'll get there and we'll order a few more books. I actually got to go donate. I actually got to go deposit a couple $100 too, because count kind of, because, you know, like I said, I like to put, and I don't like to keep it right there with these mother suckers, you know. You know, it is what it is. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. It's nothing but love and respect. Beloved sisters, brothers. See y'all here shortly.